Who else am I talking to? Welcome to my show. Who else am I talking to? It's your girl Samaria Guitaria telling you about dates gone wrong. So here we go. This episode is called Father Time. It's about somebody I met on a dating app who just could not seem to manage time. So we met on a dating app. He was half Puerto Rican and half African American. Black from the United States, which is a different kind of black from black Puerto Ricans, which is half of me. Anyways, not getting into all that. Good looking man, green eyes. Skin color was like mine, maybe a teensy bit darker, but had some black features. Anyways, cue ball, so like shaved head, but good looking man. I asked him about kids on when we were messaging back and forth saying, you have any? And he said, oh, let me tell you about that when I see you in person. And I thought, okay, it's weird. I probably maybe should have paused at that more, but we met in person, and he wanted to have a date at the park and walk around and then get something to eat around there. So that was a nice idea. I said, fine. When we met up, I asked about the kids. He has kids with I think 3 different moms, and some older kids with one mom who was in the East Coast, and another kid with some other mom that it didn't work out, and then now a 5-year-old with the lady who lives close by here that it didn't work out with. So it's like typical for, sorry, Puerto Rican people. I'm half Puerto Rican. I'm allowed to say this. So I noticed that happens a lot of different kids with different moms. Anyways, the 5-year-old, though, that's really young, right? So I wasn't so keen on that, because in my experience, it's really hard to date people who have little kids. It just is, especially when I do not. It's just different realms of existence, and then they always end up wanting me to mother the kid. And it's I'm just not about that. Take care of your own kids, unless we're really serious, and even then, just I made a choice not to do that. So anyways, I digress. We meet up at the park. We're walking around. About 40 minutes in, he gets a text message from his last ex saying essentially that, yes, he can pick up his daughter, for the 5-year-old, for in about an hour. And he's like, oh, man. I'm like, what's going on? He said, well, I have my daughter every Sunday, but then there's a floating day I'm allowed to have her. And I asked about Tuesday, which is today, and I was waiting for her to get back to me. And I said she could get back to me today, and she did. And, so it's in about an hour. And I'm thinking wait, what? Why did... He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I kind of knew that this might happen. And it's if you knew this might happen, why did you schedule this time? Because I would have preferred to just chill. I was kind of tired. I would have liked to do other things, but I made it work to be here. Now we kind of got to rush out. He's like, well, no, I want to take you to food. Let's find something. And he did zero research ahead of time to realize that everything that would have been normally a food option in the park was now closed. And so he's like, oh, well, I could drive here downtown to get something. So he asks me if I want to go, and I'm like, sure. And we're driving, and he's like, well, I just have until such and such time. And I realized this is a whack plan, because he's trying to drive there. We're still not there. We got to park downtown, go in, order, get food, eat, and leave all within 20 minutes. And it's this is not happening. Even if we went to McDonald's, that would be hard to do all of that. So I was like, hey, I think you should probably just take me back to my car. And I went through the whole list of all the things that we had to do within that 20 minutes that I just ran down with you. And he's like, yeah, oh. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have time for this. And he's like, yeah, my bad. I thought this might have happened. I'm like, And then he, dropped me back at my car. He did try to message me after that, but it's just no, this is too much, dog. You got to get it together. Why did you ask me to go out the same day, and you didn't research what food places were when you offered me to go there? And now you're trying to rush us through essentially something that would have been impossible and mad stressful. So no to that. I don't even think I messaged him back when he messaged me, because it was just yo, this is ridiculous. So I'll talk to you next time and tell you more about who else am I talking to.